Welcome to Review Nation. Hang on, that's not my intro anymore, is it? No, it's not my intro anymore. What is happening, guys? My name is Jamie. Today I'm reviewing an album, a Funeral Doom, Death Doom album, if you could say, and we are talking about Convocation and their album Ashes Coalesce. Now, this album was released on July 3rd through Everlasting Spew Records. And this album is a very interesting album. Convocation are a two-piece band, and these two individuals are from different bands. We have LL, who does instrumentals from the band Desolate Shrine, which is another fantastic fucking band. Go check them out. And we got another individual, MN, who's from Dark Buddha Rising, who does vocals. Now, this album is such a bleak album with so many different atmospheric layers. What I absolutely love about this project is that how dark and how eerie this project feels. Convocation, back in 2018, released a debut album called Scars Across. Now, this album was more of a Funeral Doom basic approach with so many different atmospheric tones throughout that album, and I thought this album was absolutely fucking fantastic. With runtime around 50 minutes, it certainly puts you into a situation where you felt like you couldn't escape. How did Ashes Coalesce compare to Scars Across? Well, what can I say is that this is another fantastic album by Convocation. Now, in case you don't know, Convocation are from Finland, so you know that Finland creates some pretty good fucking music. In my next review, we're gonna have another Finnish band on this channel, and this band, Convocation, are so damn good at what they do. They provide atmosphere, they provide a huge weight on their production, and not only that, they provide amazing vocals. Now, the vocalist on this album, who is MN from Dark Buddha Rising, is absolutely amazing with his vocals. I'm talking about incredible blackened tinged shrieks throughout this album, making it even blackened death funeral doom. I'm just making my own genres here, because this album is intense as anything. Take it for Martyr Rising, where it's more of a death doom song, incorporating elements of that funeral doom throughout some of this song. Amazing guitar work, along with incredible drumming throughout LL's amazing talented work. But you also got using his demonic vocals throughout this song that sound like an ancient demon from the depths of hell. Especially through Martyr Rising. I actually really love the chord progression throughout this album, incorporating palm muting moments. Like, Martyr Rising is such an interesting way to start off the album, just using some gothic elements as well, something they didn't use throughout Scars Across. They certainly did experiment throughout this album, incorporating the gothic elements, where Scars Across was straightforward Funeral Doom, incorporating bits of that Death Doom element. So what I really enjoyed about this album is that they really explored their limits. They didn't really go out there. What I love is how Martyr Rising is so damn heavy and at times aggressive, but then you got the next song, Absent of Grief, which is so damn slow, incorporating that Funeral Doom element that sounds so similar to bands such as Esoteric or even The Legends Evoken. I just love that sound, that Funeral Doom sound, and it certainly matches the environment that I'm currently in, where it's so damn cold, it's so damn gloomy, and the state of Victoria in Australia is an absolute mess. It just feels like it's the music that is current in this situation, where the pandemic is on another level. And I just absolutely love how the music relates to me. There is such an emotional tie. You can tell this album is very emotional, especially through the song Misery Form. We do have, I think, a female female vocalist? I don't know, but it does sound like a female vocalist throughout Misery Forms. And again, I love that chord progression, that bleak atmosphere that Misery Forms provides. And this is definitely the most interesting song off the album. But I just really love that laconic spoken passage you're getting throughout that song. And not only that, how deep and low and guttural growls that MN provides throughout this song that will just rattle your brain into a million pieces because of how crushing some of these fucking guitar riffs are. Definitely, in my opinion, probably up there to be one of the best Funeral Death Doom albums I have heard this year. And I'm not hyping this. If you listen to this album, you're definitely going to feel a physical connection. And not only that, the close of this album is definitely one of the best closes of any album. If you love Funeral Doom, if you love Death Doom, they incorporate the elements of Funeral Doom and Death Doom throughout this last song, which is called Portal Close. Just sounds so damn atmospheric at times, along with some amazing moments, especially throughout the instrumentals, and his shrieks and growls throughout this song are absolutely fucking fantastic. This Finnish band has certainly nailed that Funeral Doom and Death Doom element that we absolutely love. And I just love the gothic feel throughout this album. It's certainly got that gothic vibe, something out of like Dance of December by Catatonia. We're talking about how this album sounds at times, the vocals, the instrumentals, the spot-on emotion you're getting throughout this album is just absolutely fucking fantastic. That's why I'm going to highly recommend you this album. And some boys won't like this, but I'm giving this a solid 9.5 out of 10 because this is a definitely must-listen album, and it's no doubt going to get into my top 5 albums of the year once I actually work on my top albums of the year. But I absolutely loved it. Go check out Convocation, Ashes Coalesce. You won't regret it. So guys, that's it for the review. I hope you did enjoy it. Comment below what you thought about this review. Also comment below if you've checked out this album as well. Keep discussion going in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next... Jeez, Corona.